Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of what companies are really up to. Sometimes it seems like companies are just playing a game of corporate musical chairs, and today we're looking at a company that seems to be shuffling its seating arrangements in a rather interesting way. We're diving into Syndax Pharmaceuticals Incorporated's latest filing, specifically a Form 8K, which usually means something important happened, and they need to tell everyone right away. So get ready, because this isn't your typical quarterly earnings report, it's more like a behind-the-scenes peek at an operational tweak. If you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you are subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we dissect these filings even further. Alright, so Syndax Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, ticker symbol SNDX on the Nasdaq, has just filed this report. The key thing they're announcing here revolves around how they issue their company stock. It sounds dry, right? But trust me, how a company handles its stock can tell you a lot about its internal processes and future plans. So, what happened back on the 18th of December 2025? Their board of directors made a decision to change their company bylaws. These bylaws are like the internal rulebook for a company, and the big change is about how they issue shares of their stock. Basically, from that date forward, any new shares of Syndax stock that the company issues will be electronic or uncertificated. Think of it like moving from physical paper certificates to digital records. It's a modernization thing. However, if you already had a physical paper certificate for your Syndax stock from before this change, you can still keep it. It only becomes electronic if you decide to trade it or surrender it. This is a pretty common move for many companies as they streamline operations and reduce the costs and risks associated with physical stock certificates. It's like going from sending physical letters to sending emails faster, cheaper, and you don't have to worry about losing a piece of paper. This change is documented in their amended and restated bylaws, dated the 18th of December 2025. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so what? Does this mean anything for investors? Well, while it's not a direct financial result, it does signal a company that's looking to become more efficient. Moving to uncertificated stock can speed up transactions, reduce administrative headaches, and essentially modernize their shareholder records. For a company like Syndax Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, which is likely focused on research and development, any step that simplifies administrative burdens frees up more resources to focus on what they do best, developing potential new medicines. And of course, like all filings, this comes with an interactive data file. This is usually for making information easier to process for investors and analysts. Kind of like a digital filing cabinet that helps everyone find what they're looking for quicker. The report is signed off by Michael A. Metzger, who is the Chief Executive Officer. This signifies that the company leadership is aware of and approves this change. Now, while this filing isn't about crunching numbers in a financial table, it's still important to understand the context. Syndax Pharmaceuticals Incorporated is a biopharmaceutical company focused on developing innovative cancer therapies. Their pipeline includes treatments for various types of cancer, and these kinds of operational updates, while not directly impacting revenue today, are part of building a solid foundation for growth. Think of it as upgrading the back office of a restaurant so the kitchen can run more smoothly. It doesn't change the taste of the food tonight, but it helps the restaurant operate better in the long run. Looking at this specifically, the move to uncertificated shares is a sensible, albeit minor, operational upgrade. It reduces potential for lost certificates, simplifies share transfers, and generally aligns with modern digital practices in the financial world. For investors, this isn't a red flag or a green light in itself, but it's a sign that the company is paying attention to its internal structure. It's part of good corporate governance. What this filing doesn't tell us, of course, are the big financial numbers or the latest clinical trial results, which are usually found in their quarterly or annual reports. An 8K filing is for specific material events. In this case, the material event was updating their bylaws to reflect a change in how they handle their stock certificates. It is a procedural change, but one that can have benefits in terms of efficiency and record keeping. To sum up, Syndax Pharmaceuticals Incorporated is making a practical, modernizing change to its internal operations by switching to uncertificated stock for new issuances. It's a sign of a company looking to streamline its administrative processes. While this doesn't directly impact current financial performance, it contributes to a more efficient operational framework, which is crucial for any company, especially one in the complex and capital-intensive pharmaceutical industry. Alright, that is our breakdown of Syndax Pharmaceuticals Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these operational changes and what they signal for the company's future? Do you think modernizing administrative processes is a big deal, or just a minor tweak? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.